Ladies and gentlemen, New Zealand has chosen a rather peculiar bird as its bird of the century. This unique creature, known as the pteketeke, has some interesting qualities that set it apart from the rest. It grunts, it pukes, and it has an incredibly unusual repertoire of mating rituals. Quite the unconventional choice, wouldn't you say? The announcement of the winner of the annual 2-week contest was delayed by 2 days due to an overwhelming number of votes. The surge in votes came after a popular TV personality, Oliver, declared himself the official campaign manager for the pteketeke during an episode of Last Week Tonight in the US. Oliver's campaign went all out, with billboards popping up in various countries and even a plane flying over the beaches of Rio de Janeiro with a pteketeke campaign banner. Oliver's dedication to promoting the bird didn't stop there. He made an appearance on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, dressed in a pteketeke costume, to further raise awareness about this unique creature. And it seems his efforts paid off. So, what makes the pteketeke so special? Well, for starters, it carries its young on its back and shares the responsibility of raising its chicks. It also has a rather interesting method of expelling parasites by eating its own feathers and inducing vomiting. And let's not forget its repertoire of grunts, growls, and barks. But perhaps the most fascinating aspect of this bird is its elaborate mating dances. From the weed dance, where they offer each other water weed, to the ghostly penguin, where they rise chest to chest, the pteketeke certainly knows how to impress. The competition, organized by environmental organization Forest and Bird, usually receives around 60,000 votes. However, this year saw a significant increase, with 350,000 votes pouring in from 195 countries. Out of those, a whopping 290,374 votes went to the pteketeke. Of course, there were some fraudulent votes that had to be weeded out, including 40,000 votes from a single person for the pteketeke eastern rockhopper penguin. Forest and Bird's chief executive, Nicola Toki, expressed her delight at the pteketeke's victory. She mentioned that the bird initially started as an underdog but quickly rose to the top due to its unique appearance, adorable parenting style, and, of course, its propensity for puking. Toki also acknowledged the influence of Oliver, stating that it's no surprise his massive following was captivated by the pteketeke's charming characteristics. The pteketeke is found nesting on lakes in the southern part of New Zealand's South Island and is considered nationally vulnerable. Thanks to a conservation project that began in 2013, the population has increased from a low of 200 in the 1980s to just under 1,000 today. Oliver's campaign for the pteketeke was described as alarmingly aggressive. It managed to outshine the efforts of local groups, including primary schools and universities, who were pushing for their preferred bird species to win. Oliver himself expressed his love for the pteketeke, calling them weird puking birds with colorful mullets. Well, to each their own. The competition, which was launched in 2005, aims to raise awareness about the challenges faced by New Zealand's native birds. Many of these birds are threatened, on the verge of extinction, or already extinct due to pests, human activity, and habitat loss. This year, the organizers included 5 extinct species on the list and temporarily changed the competition to Bird of the Century to commemorate the organization's centenary. Nicola Toki emphasized the importance of protecting these precious treasures, as over 80% of New Zealand's native birds are on the threatened species list. She expressed concerns about potential cuts to the Department of Conservation, the agency responsible for safeguarding these birds. Toki believes that the world is watching New Zealand and how it takes care of its avian inhabitants. Throughout the years, the contest has been a magnet for controversy. From crowning a bat as the winner in 2021 to allegations of Russian interference in 2019 and claims of Australian attempts to rig the contest in favor of the shag in 2018, it seems this competition always manages to stir up some excitement. And there you have it, folks. New Zealand has chosen the pteketeke as its bird of the century, a decision that has certainly raised some eyebrows. But hey, who are we to judge? After all, this bird's unique qualities and charm have captured the hearts of many.